your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your daily forecast for the day of Thursday, September 14th, 2017. All right, I'm gonna go into today's horoscope. I'm probably gonna keep uploading them in the morning until Sunday, because I think I'm gonna try to just knock all my dailies out on Saturday so that I can make sure that they're up by 10 o'clock at night. But just getting back from my trip and stuff, things have been crazy. And of course, with my job, brings up a lot of stuff, a lot of issues that prevent me from doing my dailies. So that's what's going on here. We're gonna jump right in. What is going on today? I think we start the day feeling perhaps very communicative about our feelings, about our emotions, about what's going on. I think there's a lot of passion there emotionally, wanting to communicate about these feelings that we have inside, okay? Because we do have the moon in a sextile with Mercury and Mars. Mars doesn't always bring up pretty feelings, okay? But it does make us very passionate and very intense in a lot of ways about our feelings as well, okay? So I think there's lots of opportunities to express yourself very, very strongly in the morning, or to think very strongly about what you are feeling inside, okay? I think some of these feelings that are coming up, even though we want to express them, we want to talk about them, we maybe want to act on our feelings, I think we're a little frustrated that we don't know quite how to maneuver and take all these feelings and channel them into something that makes us feel good, that we're comfortable with, that resonates with our heart, and that helps us move in the direction that we want. I think a few days ago, we were feeling a little bit better, moving towards our future, being more comfortable, and I feel like all of a sudden, we come into today, we start having some of these strong feelings, and we start to lose that a little bit and wonder, okay, well, how can I connect everything together and feel fine, considering that I was, not too long ago, okay? So I think that's a big thing that can come up as it's going on. I think we're also, maybe there's some confusion about what it is that we're feeling. Again, needing to look inside, get right with ourselves internally about why we have these strong feelings, about why we feel a little frustrated, or why we feel like we can't go in the direction that we want to go, and really needing to understand and to sit with that, and to get right with ourselves in some way, okay, so that we don't go crazy expressing all of these crazy feelings that maybe aren't the best for helping us get what we want, okay? I think that is a big thing. I think we're trying to understand ourselves better. I think we're trying to make sense of some unexpected things that have happened, of where our life is going, get the big picture here and think of some goals. But I think as that's happening, there's a lot of other stuff that's kind of going on in the background that maybe is making that not as easy as we would like, okay? And then finally, we end the day, 8 p.m., moon opposite Pluto. One of those days, really strong feelings coming up here about your life direction, about where your life is going, and about something very core to you that you want, okay? Not feeling quite right in a lot of ways, having some of these intense feelings about what you want, maybe feeling like you don't have the foundation, the home life, like there's something not right with you at the core of your being to really get what you want, and to make the moves you need, and to be seen as the person you want to be seen as, and have the right reputation. I think there could be a lot of those hard feelings that are for sure coming up tonight at the end of the day, and I think we're starting to feel them come on here in the morning as we move through the day, trying to understand them, trying to get right with them, but then maybe having to deal with them again at the end of the day. And I think the message here with the moon opposite Pluto, which I need to listen to too, because this Pluto energy has been rocking me like crazy, is to balance your feelings, to balance your emotions, to not get lost. If strong feelings come up today, don't think that this is the only way that life is going to be, and that it cannot get any better, and that it's always going to be this way. And don't get lost in these illusions about what you want and what you don't want and whatever. I think you got to find the middle way. I think you got to balance it. I think you got to realize, and you got to figure out how to integrate more of your core and what you really want into where you see your life going, and vice versa, how to have where your life is going resonate more with who you are on the inside, and just having to work some of that stuff out, okay? That's what I see going on. We have Venus in a conjunction with the North Node today, so relationships are going to be a major focus while we have all these really strong feelings, money as well. Venus also in a lot of ways rules our confidence, okay? Trying to figure out confidence, relationship, money issues while we're having some very strong, intense feelings coming up. Mercury, as I said, conjunct Mars, okay? Intense action, intense feeling, lots of communication very intensely about what is going on in you, okay? Maybe feeling a little restricted here with Saturn in a square with the Sun here, like you can't quite be yourself, or the person you want to be is not quite getting you in the right direction, and that you have to be really committed and dedicated and focus on some things that are hard that you don't want to focus on. I think that can be a big thing. And while that's going on, still trying to open up some doors with Jupiter and a sextile with Neptune. So I think it's one of those things. We got a lot going on today. We got a lot of feelings, a lot of things we want to talk about, but maybe it just might be a little bit hard for us to understand them, a little bit hard for us to channel them in the right ways to get there, okay? And I think we might have to deal with that a little bit tomorrow too. It's like we're getting some insights about where things are going. We're starting to maybe get more clarity on our path and on our journey. But now, and especially all throughout the rest of this month, while we have every planet come through Virgo and square Saturn, trine Pluto, it's like as we're getting ready, starting to feel pretty good, we've still got some last few issues coming up about who we are inside, about what we want, about what our problems are, okay, that we really need to push through before we can launch forward on this new journey and not keep holding ourselves back, and so we can break through some of these old bad issues, okay, that are just not feeling good for you and that are really bringing up some fears and some insecurities and some things like that. And I think the next month we're going to be taking out the trash, trying to get rid of all the stuff deep down inside you that is driving you crazy, so that you can step into a new life and live this life that you want and not feel so bad and not feel so hurt, okay? So I think we're just dealing with some of that today, and you just need to stay balanced and try to stay calm and take the higher perspective, okay? Be the higher person if someone says something to you today, and try to see what they're missing, what they don't see, and to see inside them and to not overreact. All right, now your card for the day is let's take this one, is the Eight of Swords reversed. Okay, this card to me is our perspective is not right. We're not seeing things clearly. We're not seeing these things in the right way, and really needing to open our eyes, open our mind, see things from other people's perspectives in other ways, and not blind ourselves and hold ourselves back. This is a woman with a blindfold on, surrounded by swords, which are like kind of her own doing, okay? You just need to take the blindfold off to see things more clearly and to remove some of these swords hanging around you, all these, maybe they're words, some daggers coming at you, okay? So that you can just be at peace, be more at peace with where you are, and realize you have more control over the situation than you think you have if you just keep your head about you and go about your business, okay? And don't get lost in all these feelings that may or may not be true, that you are just kind of coming up, and that maybe you're thinking are worse than they really are, okay? So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching your horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, like it on, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.